Welcome, vintage gamers, to another Justin loses 100 play points. Yay! So I just came back from my trip. Obviously, didn't get to stream a challenge this weekend, but I had a real urge to play some Magic, and I felt pretty good. So I was like, let's stream it. I didn't know what I wanted to play, and so I took suggestions from chat for a little while, and eventually I found something I did want to play, and that was Sneak Attack and Survival of the Fittest together in a classic Applejack shell. Orcish Lumberjack, red-green combo survival deck. I mean, Sneak Attack was not originally in that deck. I'm pretty sure that was just a Lumberjack survival deck, but I also wanted to play Sneak Attack, so that's kind of how we got here. So we are a mishmash of hollow, the Hollow One Vengevine 8 Rootwalla deck, which used to be survival, but now this just doesn't play survival at all. So we have the survival Hollow One Rootwalla thing going on, but we also have Sneak Attack for an Emrakul and a Crater Hoof, and then some other big things. And hopefully one Emrakul, one Crater Hoof will be enough because we can search for them off of our Survival of the Fittest, theoretically. We also have, some classic survival targets. We've got Anger, give our team haste if we put Anger in the graveyard and control a mountain. Pretty reasonable to do. We've got Squee, which we can tutor up and bring back every turn to, get more survival activations. We have a variety of spirits to guide you on your trip through the bazaar. And we also have Modern Horizons' own busted elemental creatures. We also have Collector Roof because Collector Roof is broken. And I thought we might want a Bird of Paradise. So I have an Ignoble Hierarch, and this is the first time I'm ever registering an Ignoble Hierarch, because tapping for Jund colors is not something I typically recommend doing. Sideboard, I have, kind of Force of Vigor, Leyline of the Void, Alpine Moon. We got some techie stuff, though. We got a Hammer Mage. Discard a card and some mana and destroy a bunch of artifacts, which that will definitely happen. And Rurik Thar. I like Rurik Thar. As a combo player, I should hate Rurik Thar, but for some reason, this card just vibes. So we have a Rurik Thar as well. All right, let's battle. Okay. Welcome to round one, where the first thing that happens is if I had a Bazaar in this hand, it would represent a very broken Hollowvine plan, and it would never even need to see Sneak Attack. However, I don't have a Bazaar or anything in my hand, so I just have to put this back. But it sounds like, you can see that the Hollowvine package is, wow, okay. Okay, all right, so how do we play this, chat? We just get rid of, a Sneak Attack, and that way we have double survival if one gets countered, and then every turn we get the best creature we can play. All right, I'm down. I don't think we put a survival back here because we want some insurance against force, would be my assumption. So if our survival doesn't get countered, then we have 2 activations, theoretically. We could get a Vengevine. No, we would be what, 1 short, right? You need 3 activations. Oh, that is a really annoying card to play against for our Squeeze Survival of the Fittest deck, is it not? Okay, so I don't want to fetch. I guess they already have one in our yard. So maybe what we do here is Taiga, Lotus, Survival. It's not even that bad for us if this gets forest. I actually kind of want this to get forest because then we just, okay, it didn't get forest. All right, so I have technically 2 activations, but I also don't know if I want to like, I guess they're kind of forced to use their Deathrite Shaman to eat Squee if I don't do that. But I could just go like pitch Squee, get the Noble Hierarch thing. Because there's no sequence here where I can get a Vengevine, right? Because I think you need 3. So if I were to like, or I could, yeah, I could never get a Vengevine if I can't remember. I don't have a second Squee in the deck. We were pretty short on slots. So I'm gonna go get a bird. So I'm pretty happy already that I put the Hierarch in the deck. I guess I theoretically could have gotten a Fury and pitched an Oof. No, Collector Oof is not good against my opponent's deck, so I don't think I want to do that. I'm just gonna get this, and like if they spend their whole turn eating my Squee, I think it's fine. I don't know if I would really want a Lumberjack over a high. I think this game is gonna probably, like, if they're a Deathrite Shaman deck, this game could go fairly long, and I'm not sure Lumberjack is the answer. If I had Sneak Attack still, if I had not kept second survival and I had kept Sneak Attack, then maybe I would go for like a Lumberjack. That way I could, you know, go for pitch, get an Emrakul, Sneak Attack. That would have been a really cool line. I just felt like having redundant survivals was actually a good thing. With 2 creatures, can't you get a Spirit Guide for the 3rd? Well, I can't activate it. I just don't think there was any way for me to get a Vengevine, but I could be wrong. Not my specialty here. We'll try to figure it out as we go. I could definitely have pitched at end step, but then I would lose my floating mana. So I think that just getting this in play makes the most sense. My opponent is probably highly incentivized to just eat my Squee. Unless they have like a really strong play on 3. That's kind of annoying. That's kind of annoying. So that makes their eating my Squee play a lot better because they don't have to actually do anything this turn. They still get an advantage and I lose my Squee. Not really thrilled with how that went. Oh, they're not gonna eat my Squee. That's great for me. What are they gonna do? Oh, yeah, that's fine. Don't give a shit. I guess I can't do anything about having a second survival now, which is kind of annoying, but... Okay, so I am just going to... We're kind of in the similar situation, right? I guess if we get a Orcish Lumberjack, then we could, on the next turn, get a Fury and just hard cast Fury. Which is something we could definitely do. I don't know if we're going to have enough Taigas to sack to a Lumberjack, though. That's my real problem with that line. Maybe the best choice is just to hold up 2 activations and we could get like we could activate once, get a Vengevine, activate again, and get a Rootwalla. And then we could go for a Vengevine. I mean, just going for a Vengevine against an active Deathrite Shaman feels really bad. But I think we just want to hold up activations here because I don't see a... Besides Lumberjack, I don't really see a good play. You did miss the prediction. I don't even know where the... I didn't actually look at the prediction. Okay, so I want to show this. This is what Twitch chat has voted. Twitch chat has overwhelmingly chosen 2-3 and 3-2, obviously. Yeah, that makes sense. But we have some strong votes over here. And some people going all in on 5-0. Bold play. No one thinks 0-5, though, which is interesting. Okay, so now we get to see what my opponent does here. I went with the fetch land so we can't get wastelanded again this turn. In fact, I might even fetch a basic forest so that we can't get totally wastelanded out. Kind of depends, though, because if my opponent is on bug and they have Assassin's Trophies, I don't really want to get my forest. Was it? Okay. So I am a little sad about this now, but okay. Oh, okay. So let's think. If my opponent uses their Deathrite Shaman, what is the best thing I can do? I need to figure out a line. So if I pitch and get a Vengevine, and pitch my Vengevine and get a Root Walla, and then if I get my Squee back, I pitch the Root Walla, get a Root Walla, pitch the Root Walla, get a hollow one and play a hollow one, maybe. And that way I get back my Vengevine. And so they are gonna. This feels like very aggressive use of this Deathrite Shaman, but I'm down for it. Tarmogoyf. Okay. So I want to. Do I still want to do? Can I get 2 Vengevines right now? Can I get a Vengevine and then get a Vengevine pitching a Vengevine? I should have enough, right? Or will I not have enough creatures to pitch? This deck is way out of my comfort zone. I have to do a bunch of thinking, sorry. All right, so at the very least, we should at least start with by getting a Vengevine. No, I just got it. I put an Ignoble in the deck. So I pitch this Squee and I get a Vengevine. And then I pitch this Vengevine and I get... So if I get another Vengevine off of this one, and then I get back my Squee and I activate once getting... Yeah, I should be fine. Get 2 Vengevines here, right? Sure hope so. Feels like I can. Because I get 2 activations, and I can cast whatever it is at the end. All right, hopefully this pays off. If I draw another creature... Oh, no, Vengevine is 1 act... Yeah, so I can do 3 things here, right? Okay. Time to find out together. I am going to pitch this Vengevine and get a Root Walla. And then pitch the Root Walla and get... Well, so if I do... Yeah, I need to get 2 creatures into play. So pitch a Root Walla and then get an Orcish Lumberjack. And cast the Lumberjack. No, yeah, I can do that. Because I drew a Spirit Guide. I feel like I'm hemorrhaging value. Should I just get this Fury? And cast the Fury with the Spirit Guide at the end? That's what I should really do, right? Alright, so I'm going to get a... Basking Root Walla. And then I can't... Well, I want to get rid of this Deathrite Shaman. So I think the Fury makes sense here. So then I do this. I get rid of my Root Walla. And I'm going to go get a Fury. Oh, I guess I could get another Vengevine. And activate and put the Vengevine. And then cast the Fury. Okay, so I can get another Vengevine here. Right? So I get the Vengevine, I use the Ignoble Hierarch, pitch the Vengevine and get a Fury, and then I cast Fury with my Simian Spirit. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Yes. Wow. This actually went... This is why... Ooh, man. I don't even use my Squee this turn. What the... Chat? What is going on? None of these things get through a Tarmogoyf, though. But I don't think that matters. Oh, I can put 1 damage. Wait. Yeah, because these are going to go back in the yard. I can put 1 damage on it, though. So, no, I can't, because these cost 2 each. Is it better to kill the Oof or put 1 damage on a Tarmogoyf? I could just kill the Goyf and leave the Deathrite Shaman. No, killing the Goyf. Yeah. I could just kill the Goyf. Because the Goyf will die as a 4. Oh, did I order this the right way? Oh my god, thank god I ordered this the right way. Oh, if I had ordered it the other way, I couldn't kill the Goyf. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill the Goyf. And no, I ordered it the wrong way? Ah, fuck. I thought I ordered it the right way. All right, well, that's really bad for me. Did it not look like I had ordered it the right way? Oh, well. All right, well, I think it's fine. I hadn't ordered it. I don't know what happened there. Oh, it's because I hadn't ordered it at all, so by choosing my targets, I had ordered it? Is that what happened? I really need to figure that out so I don't do it again. So I had to put the trigger on the stack, evoke trigger on the stack, and then choose targets. Okay, okay. Well, you know, Magic Online learning. Still to this day. I mean, I'm very ahead here. I should still be winning. Even if I like traded Goyf and ate a Vengevine, like I'm still very far ahead. All right, they're off it. That's fair. Okay, so yeah, so here I should have killed this Goyf and gotten in for 12, and I mean, Bug can't really beat this anyways, so. This is kind of sicko, though. That was pretty sweet. I've never survivaled for Fury, but I do like it. Oh, true. Exalted Vines. True. Okay, so my opponent is on Bug, which means I have no cards to bring in, right? Well, I can bring in a Scavenging Ooze instead of a Collector Oof. And then that's it, right? I don't think any other cards are good here. That's great. Perfect stack. Great sideboarding. All right. So that was probably... I actually liked how we used the survival in that game. Obviously, the Fury was a problem, but in general, the idea seemed reasonable. Alpine Moon for Wasteland does not seem like a high enough upside to me. No. That seems like overboarding. Though maybe Sneak Attack's bad in this matchup because of Vicars and stuff, but... All right, I'm going to mulligan this. Yikes, man. If my opponent has like a ley line here... Well, I didn't play Hogak because I didn't think I had enough green creatures in my deck. And I still kind of don't think I had enough green creatures in my deck. I had a Hogak in the initial list. I cut the Hogak. Because it did not look like I was gonna have enough green creatures. Yeah, maybe. I could be wrong. I definitely could be wrong. All right, I'm gonna try this. Should I keep both Bazaars? I'm just gonna keep the Bazaars and are they still mulliganing? Well, I didn't have like Deathrite Shamans, so I just think the green count's pretty low, right? You're just like relying on Rootwalla plus Dryad Arbor, and maybe it's fine. Yeah, maybe a Lumberjack. That's not unreasonable. I just don't think Scooz is good. I'm probably gonna pitch a Lumberjack to Bazaar anyways. It's not a big deal. Yes, I have 2 red 1-drops that don't do anything with my current lands. I have a 4-drop enchantment and a 2-drop enchantment and no way to make mana. Yes, I see that. All right, another Deathrite Shaman turn 1, but they mulligan to 5, so I can't be unhappy here. Hollow One is a great draw, though. Hollow One is a great draw. I don't need another Bazaar of Baghdad. Okay, so I'm going to put the Bazaar and the Ilrog and the Lumberjack away. And I'm going to keep a second Bazaar and all of this other nonsense. All right, so my opponent does not have a Wasteland, which is something. I'm not gonna have enough lumber for my my Lumberjack here, though, having drawn 3 Bazaars. It's kind of a little rough because we're on a Bazaar strategy, but we're up against Deathrite. So you kind of want to draw like the sneak attack half of the deck. My opponent has decided to hold up Deathrite Shaman now that they've understood what's going on, I think. Which is fair and probably correct. Squee! No, my squee. Should I attack first and see if they do anything? I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna get Avenge right in play because there's an active Deathrite Shaman, so I might as well just attack first and see if they like do something. I could technically play a second Bazaar and like activate on their end step with this squee, and that would overload them maybe. But I kind of want to get a Lumberjack in play, so I'm gonna try to find a forest. Fetch land. Okay, sweet. So I'm gonna lose my squee and my second Bazaar, and man, we're gonna. Is it worth it to keep survival? I kind of need survival for sneak attack. I guess I don't need survival for sneak attack to be good. Kind of want to have a second land. We kind of need the survival because we don't have a lot of sneak attack targets, right? So I guess I have to get rid of a land. It's really bad if we get wastelanded, though. Oh well, I think we're doing it. Oh, it's cool. We can do like survival with, and then what is happening? Is my opponent playing the opposition agent? Oh, fucking hell no. We're actually getting opposition agented by bug? Fucking shit. Okay. Yeah, that's quite bad. That is quite bad. I would rank that as very bad. I would rank that as very, very bad. Yeah, that's not good. Oh, it's a good mold of 5 though, right? Deathrite Shaman opposition agent against the survival deck. Not good. Not good. They got my forest. Oh my gosh. No, they got my forest, so now they can Assassin's Trophy me. Oh no. I can't imagine that this is gonna, like, we would have to draw multiple hollow ones to try to win this game. And then they would also have to, like, not have anything for the rest of the game. No, my beautiful forest. Baby, come back. All right. Well, I wonder if they'll eat my squee. They didn't last time when I felt like they should have. Does it mean they will do it this time? Yeah, no, they ate a land again. What does that mean? Oh, okay. Hard cast Leyline of the Void. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, I get one more card to use. That's always nice. I drew a Taiga. That's actually the most insane draw. Is it worth it to Bazaar? I think we just play Taiga Lumberjack. I guess I still can pitch Squeeze Survival because they're both dead, so probably find a Bazaar. Might hit another hollow one. Okay, that's not even bad. So these survivals are all turned off unless I find my Fury. And then... yeah, okay, so next turn, if I just like randomly hit an Emrakul or a Crater Hoof, then I can sneak attack, I guess. Yes, of course. Why not? Imagine we do hit though. Imagine we pull off an Emrakul or a Hoof here. Should we have a Yavimaya? Oh my god, we should have a Yavimaya. Wait, is Yavimaya for... I can't fetch a Yavimaya. I don't know. Maybe. Yavimaya sounds kind of hot, though. Turn the bazaar into a forest that we could... I didn't even think about that. I kind of like the idea, though. That'd be pretty cool. All right, so my opponent is a little flooded here. Also, they mulled pretty hard. Yeah, we went somewhere. I mean, yeah, no one. Yeah, I didn't even think about Yavimaya. It's not a card I register very often. How about a fatty? That is a basking root walla, which is actually also acceptable. I can technically... I probably shouldn't activate Bazaar. Let's just attack. I think I'm just going to play Root Walla and Taiga and pass. Maybe I'm not supposed to. Maybe I'm supposed to just hold a Bazaar and then jump a Basking Root Walla in front of this Ambush Viper. Or, I'm sorry. I want to Ambush Viper this opposition agent. I had a lot of words there. I don't think Cradle is good, but Yavimaya legitimately seems like a reasonable non-forest to include. All right, I'm gonna. Well, I don't even know if it's actually good to. Is it even good to kill the opposition agent? Like, it might be better to just hold this Root Walla so that I can activate Bazaar and keep 2 cards, right? Because if I can keep 2 cards, I'm allowed to, like, get a sneak attack. But I guess I'm also getting kind of clocked here. So maybe it's fine. Like, because I have to discard everything. Well, maybe I just discard the sneak attack. And I just find, like, something. I can, like, cast a hollow one or a strip mine. Are they going to strip mine with Bazaar? Or are they going to strip mine a Taiga? Okay. I think I'm going to activate and get rid of the Root Walla. Hopefully I hit, like, 2 more. Ooh. So I think it makes more sense to just hard cast a hollow one, right? Rather than keep a sneak attack and hope for a fatty. It feels like that's the case. All right. Maybe that's not true. Maybe like putting a sneak attack in play is good. I could also cycle this at end of turn. I don't know if that's even a reasonable choice either. But I'm just gonna block that shit. I don't know. I kind of feel like we're winning on board, are we not? Like, unless my opponent finds a Tarmogoyf. Even a Tarmogoyf is only creature land, right? Elvish Spirit Guide. What is happening? Oh no, am I getting Assassin's Trophied? And I don't have a forest because they took it out of my deck with Opposition Agent? If that's the case, why didn't they do it while there was an Opposition Agent in play? What, now they're not doing it? Okay. All right, well, time to cast Hollow One the hard way. I mean, what? I mean, I'm doing like they have hardcast Force of Will, maybe. In which case, this is probably the same as playing a sneak attack. Looks like Hardcast Force of Will, if I had to guess. Yeah, okay, so Hardcast Force of Will. That's not even that bad for me because it means my opponent is not taking this turn to gain 2 life. That's fine. That's fine. You keep losing to Absorb? Oh, they top decked Ancestral, chat. Oh, they top decked Ancestral. That's probably game. Unlucky. No, Wasteland. Oh, no. Maybe they drew a bunch of lands. An Ancestral top deck here is definitely bad for me. All right, so is this still... Well, if they don't have a way to get rid of the hollow one, then... Why do I feel like they have an Assassin's Trophy, though? True, a sneak attack, of course. All right, well, hollow one, get in there. Are you gonna eat? Okay, they're gonna chump and eat. Okay, that buys us... They're not gonna eat? Wait, what? Oh, priority went back to me. Never mind. Never mind, never mind, never mind. Okay, so we're gonna eat. Yeah. All right, so they go... I don't have lethal on the table, but I feel like they've bricked and hit some dead draws here. I kind of need them to continue to do that because I have a sneak attack in my hand. We may have too many sneak attacks in our deck and not enough sneak attack targets. Which is something I did think about. But... Yeah, unfortunately the forest is gone. The forest has been sent to the void. And you can't do any lumber farming, jacking with your lumber in the void. I don't know where we go. Oh, they had dig through time. Unlucky. All right. It was close. It was close. Yeah, I don't know. I don't hate how we played this game. Opponent had some like this opposition agent absolutely ruined us. It was very bad. It was quite bad for us. But they already cast Brainstorm this game. Must have been last game. I mean, opponent did have to fight hard because they're playing Bug, but I didn't expect to get agented, and we certainly got agented. So, you know, fair is fair. It was very brutal, savage. Wait, there's no play? They must have. They dig through time and brainstorm, right? They didn't fetch after. I'm confused. Am I getting endurance, maybe? Oh, Abrupt Decay does not kill Hollow One. Yes. True. All right, well, this Hollow One has got to get in there. But if the Hollow One can get in there, it could be a victory. I need them to not hit any creature, any walker, any... Oh, it's endurance to chump block. Okay. I kind of think they should have just not... Well, then I could draw off Taiga and play something. Hard to say. They want to put these back in their deck, though. These cards are all really good, besides maybe Lotus. And not sure mine, maybe. But most of those are pretty good. They didn't want to put them back in their deck. Does that mean they have a Treasure Cruise in their hand? The only way you don't endurance yourself there is if they have a Treasure Cruise, right? They have one card left in their hand. It must be Cruise. That's the only thing that makes sense. Those cards should go... No, wow, okay. I mean... Get in there? Hollow One's a magic card. I guess Goyf. If you endurance yourself, your Goyf is too small. So maybe Goyf is a reason. So by not endurancing yourself, you can draw Goyf and Cruise. GG's opponent. Thanks for the match. Much appreciated. They were very fun in chat. All right. 1-0, baby. 1-0, baby. All right, here we go. Round 2. 1-0. We're up against Kevin, and Kevin's got a Luris this time, so probably not Shops, which is interesting. Here we have a bizarre double Vengevine hand, so we just snap it off and keep it. Okay. Oh, they're playing the Jund list. Okay, so if you haven't seen yet, I haven't posted data from that yet, but the third place list in Saturday's challenge was this Luris Jund deck, which has some interesting card choices, a nice Mind Twist, some Cinder Vines. So that's what we're battling against right now. You may Thoughtseize me. I assume they are going to take the Black Lotus. And then I hope these Vengevines can eventually make it into play, because I don't see us doing other things. We should keep that list up. And how many Vigors is that list playing in the main? Is a reasonable question to ask. 3 Vigors, 1 Assassin's Trophy. Okay. And then 1 Seiju, 3 Wastelands, and a Strip Mine. Cinder Vines can kill Hollow One. And, oh my god, Cinder Vines kills enchantments. Shit. You think this is a good matchup? This doesn't look like a good matchup. My opponent then brings in 2 Cage, 2 Tormod's Grip, 1 Needle, 2 Surgical, 2 Chains, 2 Jailer. Oh my god. I am not sure this is a good matchup, but you know, who knows? Maybe Bazaar is too powerful. No, the Lotus is the only real take here. Yeah. They're marveling at my deck building skills. Ooh. Well, I want this Taiga, but I don't think I want it enough to not activate a Bazaar here. Because if I hit a Hollow One or a Rootwalla, then I can get it next turn. I think what I'm going to do is just pitch the Taiga. They know about the Taiga, so pitching the Taiga is better than... I mean, I can't get Opposition Agent because it's a Luris deck. Yeah, this is still fine. So next turn we're looking for any free creature, and then I can go free creature plus Lumberjack, and then get my Vengevines back. They're gonna take my Lumberjack now. Okay, fair. Oh, did I just draw Taiga? Well then, yeah, it probably doesn't matter then. All right, well now I need 2 creatures. An Anger, okay. Pitching the Taiga is probably also good for Anger. Did kind of consider that, but not fully considered. I do have a Dryad Arbor. It doesn't really do anything. I wish I had this Lumberjack because it was a creature and it was ramping me to other things. But I got Inquisition of Kozilek in Vintage, so sometimes it happens, I guess. All right, so I hit Rootwalla, but I don't want to use my Rootwalla because I want to hold it for 2 creatures. I'm just going to get rid of this Raise Boar and a fetch. And I'm just going to play a land. And I'm going to hold this Rootwalla. Well, getting Dried Arbor doesn't really do anything right now because it doesn't count towards my Vengevine because my Vengevine is casting things. It's cool that my Dryad Arbor has haste, though. That is not something my Dryad Arbor has ever had. Upkeep fetch, gets a Badlands, and then what happens? My opponent also has 4 Tarmogoyfs. I don't think this is a good matchup. This matchup, I have a mountain, which right here. Oh, it's a mountain in play? Oh, fuck. I thought it was a mountain in my graveyard. Okay, you're right. I don't have haste. I lied. My opponent has 4 Tarmogoyfs. Who said this was a good matchup? This is a terrible matchup. Survival. Interesting. Ah, Jund Master Ian, who doesn't register 4 Tarmogoyfs. No, no, no. All right, well, I'm just going to activate this Bazaar of Baghdad. I'm looking for a creature. I don't have enough mana to, like, do survival things right now. Okay, I hit double Root Walla. Beautiful. 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 All right, so Root Walla, Root Walla. I guess we just get rid of this sneak attack. Doesn't really feel like a sneak attack game. It was possibly a sneak attack game when we had a Lumberjack. The Fury doesn't kill the Tarmogoyf. The Tarmogoyf is a 4/5, so... And the Tarmogoyf is also going to get bigger when I play this sneak attack in the yard. That is true. It is definitely true. I'm going to attack with these Vengevines, so if my opponent blocks with a Tarmogoyf, we can kill it for what it's worth. Maybe in that case, I was supposed to... Well, no, I can't keep back anything. Yeah, I mean, that probably is a play I'm supposed to make. Oh, should I have gotten my thing and attacked with my Root Wallas, or would that have given them too much blocking potential? I probably should have gotten my island and attacked with my Root Wallas. Yeah, that would have been better here. It does give them like a block on this Root Walla technically, but yeah, that was probably poor of me. Probably should have. I didn't even think about it. Did not once think it crossed my mind. What is this? They are pyroblasting my Root Walla to make this bigger? Is that what's happening? Okay, yeah, sure. All right. I think this is a good opportunity to get a Tarmogoyf off of the battlefield, so I'm going to take it. So I should always be putting Evoke on the stack and then targeting. Yes, I've learned. Okay, well, now I can get a Dryad Arbor if I want one. Yeah, I should have definitely gotten a Mountain and gotten an extra... I actually would have gotten an extra 4 damage, right? Because of a Root Walla pump. Well, I couldn't... Yeah, just I probably would have just gotten in with the Blazing, maybe not the Basking. True. Okay, well... yeah, I'm learning with chat as we go here. So now I could choose to play this Survival. I could activate my Bazaar. I could just pump. I'm gonna activate my Bazaar. Watch out for... There's no endurance. There's a cat. I can't get near... I don't think having the Survival is good. Maybe it's fine. Maybe I should just play Survival and then activate Bazaar Instep. I can like go for a Vengevine return with like something like activate Survival, pitching a card, use my Bazaar. I don't know. My opponent is at a life total where it makes sense to pump here. I'm going to activate my Bazaar. I'm over it. I don't believe this is... I'm not 100% sure this is even close to correct here, but... All right, I'm going to keep... I'm going to keep my fetch land here and just go for all of my fetches. I guess I don't need to do this right now, but... Maybe this is not even good. I kind of hate the play I made. I wanted to have mana, but I'm not sure this is the way to go about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pump the Basking, or the Blazing, so that I could still fetch a Dryad Arbor. Wait, I could have fetched a Dryad Arbor and it would have had haste. Oh, I'm so bad. All right, I'm learning a lot of things as we go here. I should probably have fetched a Dryad Arbor. I have never played with hasty Dryad Arbors. Oh, I'm so bad. Okay, focus. Complicated master level deck. I'm just, the anger lines are really getting to me because I have no idea how to play with anger. All right, Deathbright Shaman. And put Luris. Okay, so if I fetch a Dryad Arbor, I guess I just shouldn't even fetch a Dryad Arbor. Wait, should I fetch a Dryad Arbor? Shouldn't fetch a Dryad Arbor because I could just naturally draw a Dryad Arbor? I don't know. Do I need to do anything? They just block here and they're dead to any activation, right? So I won't even show them I have a Dryad Arbor. Pumping Blazing Root Wallet is nuts, by the way. I haven't gotten to play the red GAC deck very much from No Props, but this card pumping for 1 mana is so much less than 2 mana. I can't even begin to. All right, so I played that game very poorly, obviously, but we were able to come through with the power of Bazaar of Baghdad. My opponent is playing. They're playing some Magic the Gathering cards. I think we want the same Scavenging Ooze, Collector Oof, switch. Do we want a Rurik Thar? Probably not. I don't think that really does anything for us. All right, the classic 1 card in, 1 card out, perfect deck building. I feel like our opponent just drew nothing and mattered, right? Like they had a lot of stuff, but or they had a lot of mana. We gave them a lot of time. The Fury was nuts. I kind of think we need to have more Furies. We did start this with 2 Furies, but we could play more Furies. I don't know how, but we could play more. Fury was incredible when I played Mono Red Stompy, the Blood Moon deck. Fury was very good. It's kind of nuts that we played against 2 Deathbright Shaman decks and we haven't dropped a game yet. Knock on some wood or something, but. Well, yeah, post board they're gonna take out discard and they're gonna bring in 10 pieces of grave. Like they are bringing in 2 Tormod's Crypts, 2 Grafdigger's Cages, a Needle, 2 Surgical Extraction, 2 Chains of Mephistopheles, probably an Abrade, and 2 Jailers. I mean, I'm still gonna keep this. Okay, well. It's okay, we have Black Lotus Vengevine. It's better to Black Lotus Vengevine than it is to Bazaar Hollow One, right? And Anger still works from our graveyard. So next turn we can Anger into our yard and play a Hollow One. So does this no deck has a chance against Doomsday. There are no decks that have chances against Doomsday. It's just unbeatable, okay? That's not true. That's Justin being sad. If I just murder my opponent here, oh no, our Hollow One got Thought Seized. Why'd they keep Thought Season? No, that was we were gonna Anger a Hollow One. It's going fun, Slasher. We built a fun deck here. Okay, all right. I think we just hold all of our cards and build up to this sneak attack, I guess. Wait, no. Does this work? Yes, it still works. Okay, Vengevine, get in there. Oh boy. I need that Orcish Lumberjack. If I get an Orcish Lumberjack, I can go Bazaar, activate. Never mind. There's a Tormod's Crypt. How many Thoughtseize does they keep in? Black, is it Chains? Well, black, green, Tarmogoyf? Oh no. My worst enemy. The Tarmogoyf. Well, I don't have anything to sneak attack in. I would have to hit something off Bazaar. And I really can't because they would just if I played my Lumberjack for, well, I don't even have any of that stuff. Oh god, here comes a Luris. I think we're running out of time, chat. I drew another sneak attack. All right, well, I think now is the time to activate Bazaar of Baghdad because I don't really know. Wow. All right, so I'm going to pitch a Squee and a Vengevine. Or am I going to pitch a Squee and a Anger? They can't eat anything this turn. Turn 1 Hollow One, deal for sneak. I don't think that does anything. Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to do turn 1 Hollow One? I mean, like, our Vengevine is the same thing as a Hollow One. I think we're just unlucky that we got Thought Seized. I didn't think we were gonna get Thought Seized. Like, we probably were gonna have a hasty Hollow One on turn 2. I can't believe we got Thought Seized. That's the kind of thing. I think I'm just gonna pitch a sneak attack and an anger here. And if they want to use Live Crypt, so be it. Like, it doesn't feel reasonable to be playing around Thoughtseize, right? I think the sequence of playing a turn 1 haster and having my turn 2 also be haste makes way more sense. I don't know if I can beat a Luris, but here we are. Well, I just don't have big creatures. Like, I put very few of them in my deck, and maybe that was the mistake. But I mean, playing my lands instead of playing my Bazaar seems like a better way to get to sneak attack, right? All right, so they're gonna eat my Squee. So I still have haste this turn for whatever that's worth. Okay, so now I have sneak attack and survival. That's good. That is good. That is good. Well, I gotta get it into play. It's unfortunate because I can't get a survival and a. Maybe I should just activate this Bazaar. To get a sneak attack in play, I need to get a Lumberjack, and I really want to get the Lumberjack in play this turn because I don't think it's gonna have haste next turn. But to do that, I need to activate Bazaar and hit a Lumberjack, or I gotta hit a land or a Lumberjack. Maybe I should still do it though. I should not have fetched then. I should have activated first. Taiga was a worse fetch than Arbor. I don't agree with that, right? Because can't they do like I guess they can't abrupt decay it because it's on land. They could like lightning bolt it. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, like, it's a little awkward to pitch the vines because we want to use them for our survival, but we'll see we need to see what happens. They also have Ren Ping, yeah. I like if I ever okay, well, I'm just gonna get rid of Fury and Vengevine. Oh, I can't even get a Dryad Arbor because of Grafdigger's Cage. That is also true. I don't think that Furying Deathrite Shaman and Dark Confidant does anything because my opponent has a Luris in hand. Oh, wait, they can't play creatures because there's a cage. Should I just keep Fury and Fury? Maybe there's a new plan now. It's pitch land, Vengevine, Fury, the Deathrite Shaman, and the Tarmogoyf, and the Dark Confidant, and then play a survival. What's our game plan though? How do we beat a Tarmogoyf? Or maybe I attack and try to kill the Tarmogoyf again. All right, I'm on it. All right. Okay. How could this happen to me? Wow. This is so nuts. Fury has been an absolute all-star tonight. Oh, wait, I don't have enough damage to do everything. So, hold on. I have to do 2 to this and 2 to the Deathrite Shaman. I don't think we want to give them Deathrite Shaman, right? I feel like... Yeah, maybe this is just losing. Yeah, I kind of want to kill both of these. I'm going to kill these two. I don't even know if this line is better, to be honest. I think we might have still had to go for the survival sneak attack line. I'm not convinced that this is... Well, I don't think we can win if there's the Deathrite Shaman in play, but I think we can win if there's a Bob in play. Also, they're going to gain a bunch of life off of Luris anyway. Yeah, I don't know. This line seems kind of bad, actually. I kind of think the survival line was better. I had a fetch land. I could have gone survival for... I could have survivaled for an Orcish Lumberjack, and then on my next turn, I could have gotten Emrakul. I kind of think the sneak attack line was probably better. Squee has already been eaten this game. But I could get it. I mean, if I had one now, I could go get it now. Yeah, it'd be pretty good. But there's still a Tormod script in play, so it's not that good. Yeah, I think this line ended up just being worse. I shouldn't have done this. It felt like value at the time, but I should have just gone for the Emrakul. Because that was like the only way I was winning this game. Yeah, I mean, it happens. I got roped into the value. But I should have definitely just gone for yeah. No, I can't get back the vines. There's Tormod's Crypt and Grafdigger's Cage in play. It was just bad. It was bad. I should have gone for Emrakul, but I just messed up. I messed up. It's not good. I can't bring back Vengevines. It's impossible to do so. I have a Scavenging Ooze, but that's not going to be fast enough. It's probably my best draw, my best play though. I don't think there's any tricks I can really do with Bazaar right now because like I could, when they attack with Luris, I can activate and see if I hit double Rootwalla, but oh, I could have done it and played a hollow one. That would have at least blocked Luris. Okay, so that was probably a decent trick to do. Chat, I have. How would you like me to get Vengevines back from my yard? Where are you going? Oh, you just want me to put Wallas and root Wallas and hollow ones in play? I guess that's fair. Frozen? Yeah, why would you play Frozen Grip? That costs mana. You can just play Force of Vigor. It costs 0 mana. We should have boarded in Hammer Mage. I didn't really think about that, but that's not unreasonable here. Yeah, I don't know. Like, blocking Luris is fine, but, like, I'm still gonna die to Tarmogoyf. I did hit a Root Walla. I might just block Lurrus with Scavenging Ooze. Though I guess I could get my Scavenging Ooze big enough to block this Tarmogoyf, to be honest. That actually seems like it could work. My opponent just doesn't draw Lightning Bolt. Okay, so leaving this Dark Confidant in play does now look very bad. Oh my god, I'm going to get my Basking Root Walla pinged. I feel like I played this game so poorly, though. Oh, they're going to exile my graveyard? I was going to go hit your graveyard. Okay. Well, I don't think this is 100% losing right now. Why didn't I block with the Walla? Because I wanted to keep it in play? What? Does this gain life? Yeah. If it's a creature? Okay. I mean, they have hit only lands off of the Dark Confidant. They haven't hit a Wasteland yet, but the minute they hit a Wasteland, we are pretty dead. I just think I should have gone for the sneak attack line, to be honest. Because an Emrakul was just lethal, right? And it was pretty reasonable to assemble. No, actually, the sneak attack line would have been murdered because my opponent would have Tormod scripted in response to the Lumberjack, and then Ren and Six the Lumberjack. So that wouldn't have worked very well either. So if I exile Tarmogoyf, and then no, I'm gonna exile both the creatures, and that will let me block this Lurrus. I can also block the Tarmogoyf now, but I think I would rather just block the Lurrus right now. And then I can eat the Lurrus again. No, sorry, friend. There's a Lurrus in your yard. Not tight. Not tight. Yeah, I don't believe my opponent played that one to perfection there. Okay, so I hit a Root Walla, so I could go for like Hollow One Root Wallas here, right? Oh, they're just off it. Okay, I guess so. Paid actors. I do think we're winning this game, but there is still a Bob in play. I want to just stop for a second and think about how we should play this, though. There's no anger left, so that's no good. Like, they don't have a clock. I get to eat their... Like, this Scooz was insane, actually. I don't know if I even want to do a Root Walla thing right now. Is it even possible that I don't want... Like, maybe I just want to continue using my mana for my Scavenging Ooze, and, like, I could maybe activate Bazaar of Baghdad here and pitch Root Walla and keep my best card? I guess that pumps the Tarmogoyf, though, so it's not the greatest line. I'm pretty sure we would want to just pitch this for a Root Walla, pitch it for a Root Walla, and pitch it for a Hollow One. That puts 3 Root Wallas and a Hollow One in play. And then I still have a Scavenging Ooze. So it's probably worth it. No, wait, are Wallas bad, though? Because there's a Ren and 6 in play. I guess it doesn't matter. I can just attack the Ren and 6 with the Scavenging Ooze. I do think I'm winning from here. I mean, it was not a great attack, obviously. But my opponent didn't actually have, like, very many great attacks there. Wow. Okay, yeah, I didn't play that very well, but we learned a lot of things, so that's very good. So we are currently 2-0-4-0 with our pile of Magic the Gathering cards. Let's keep it going. Yes, classic Crater Hoof. I mean, that's a keep for sure. I would like to at least sneak attack once on this stream, or even rage bore. I would be down to do it once. Oh, you played some Magus of the Moon in that build? That's kind of interesting. I don't know, man. Playing Vizier of Remedies is not my cup of tea. 3 walking. That's so many walking ballistas. I guess you have to find something to do with the infinite mana. Not sure. All right, our opponent is coming back to Magic the Gathering Online. You love to see it. Yeah, you know, like, oh god, chat, mogged. It's memeing. It's a meme. It's content. It's content. I want to Applejack some people. It's kind of unfortunate I can't cast Lumberjack off of this Emerald. I guess I can cast it off Simian Spirit Guide. Would I rather have access to a mountain or a Dryad Arbor? Probably a mountain. Why is it going way up here in the corner, very small? Can we not? Can we do anything but that? Jeez. Okay. Oh, why did I keep this Emerald? Emerald doesn't do anything. How close are we to Behemoth? We have 1, 2, 5 mana. That's not very close. What is this? Is this a Taiga Mirror? Chat, did we just stumble upon a Taiga Mirror? All right, I think the hoof is gone unless we hit a sneak attack off of this activation. If we hit a sneak attack here, do we not just sneak attack a hoof? It's got to be pretty close. Oh, no. No, don't kill my Lumberjack. I'm never going to get to do it. I'm never going to get to do it. It's fine. It's fine. I wasn't going to, like, activate my Lumberjack in response to a Lightning Bolt, in response to my Bazaar bag. All right, so the Creator Hoof goes away. And the Mox goes away. And this goes away. And then I play a hollow one, and I play a land, and I go get a Taiga, and then I pump my Blazing Root Walla, and then I get in for 4. Blazing Root Walla is nuts, by the way. This card is very good. One mana to pump? Who fire breathes for 2 for 1? Yeah, that's how it works. Who gets to fire breathe twice for once? Wait, why are we playing against mono Deathrite Shaman decks in this league? What's going on? Why have we played 2 Taiga Mirrors? I want to know why we are playing against 2 Taiga Mirrors. All right, I'm on attack on the Root Wallas. Pump. Lightning Bolt. Oh, Abrupt Decay. Fair. Maybe I should have pumped the Root Walla then? I don't know. I guess I should have pumped this one then. Yeah, I forgot about Yavimaya. It's totally reasonable to have a Yavimaya. I just did not think about it when we built the deck. Renin 6 Wasteland. Those are also Magic cards. All right, so my opponent is on True Jund though, not Luris Jund. Oh no, my hollow one is turned off. Anything but that. Okay. Should I pump? Oh, I'm not gonna pump because I want to just cast this Endurance. And then I can activate a Bazaar at end step as well. They have a Lightning Bolt? No. I can't believe what is going on, chat. I have no. I what is happening? All right, so we're playing against Death Ray Shaman again. I'm going to take out the Collector Roof, and I'm going to board in the Scavenging Ooze. And I'm going to then hit submit again. Got him. Brilliant. What are you doing? Oh. Okay. Yeah, sure. Why not? I basically submitted Hollow Vine, or I basically submitted Red Gak without Gax, and then just a bunch of cards that don't matter. And it's very clearly still broken. No, this is a league. I have never played versus so many Death Ray Shamans in my life. When I play leagues, it's mono Dredge, mono Pio. Leagues have always been, in my mind, like 50% Dredge, 40% Pio. So it's crazy. This hand has a Survival of the Fittest. It's a little light on mana, but it's technically playable, so I'm gonna try it. And if they bring in a bunch of graveyard hate, I guess it still beats us, but I mean, it could be fun. I don't know. I had a Gak. I cut the Gak. I don't. Chat wanted a Gak. I didn't feel like we had enough green creatures. Oh, Ragavan. Well, we can block Ragavan, let me tell you. All right, I think I'm just gonna go Taiga and then play a Blazing Rootwalla. Because I can play a Basking off of a Spirit Guide. I don't know, maybe that's not the case. I think this is fine. I think this is fine. I mean, if we get bolted, I guess it's not fine. I'm not a fan of these decks that play Collector Roof and Ragavan, but I guess if, oh my god, there's an Unholy Heat. Okay, yeah, you got me. I guess if you're boarding out Collector Roof, it's not bad. They hit a Vengevine. All right, well, I didn't want to hit a Vengevine, so as long as you don't have a Black Lotus and cast Vengevine against us. Oh, we got Wastelanded. That was kind of what I was worried about with this hand. I was a little worried about... They have a Death Ray Shaman too? Oh, yeah, this is going to be tough. I was a little worried about Wasteland. Maybe this Chan was just a fragrant, ugh. It was just not a heap, and I should have probably put it back. Well, maybe I can just go for a survival this turn. And I'll get a forest here so I don't get wastelanded again, and I'll go for a survival. No, it's gotta be, what is happening? Why is my Taiga getting surgically extracted? All right, so I have a forest and a Dryad Arbor and Bazaar of Baghdad's. Yeah. Okay. All right, well, now I think I'm just going to play this Rootwalla because I don't feel like getting hit by another Ragavan. Oh, boy. Okay, so next turn, I can play maybe Dryad Arbor Survival. And then... Blue? Time Walk? Okay. Okay, fair. Fair. I see you. Got some wet Jund. Some moist Jund. Damp Jund. No, stop it. So much removal. All right. Wait, what did they just do? Did they just F6 through casting Root Walla? Looks like they just F6 through... They could have cast on Root Walla there, which would probably have been good. Okay, so I'm going to put a Dryad Arbor, and I'm going to... Yo, I can never turn on this Anger because I don't have any Taigas left in my deck because they got surgically extracted. All right. I don't really want to block, but I think I have to block. Maybe I can not block. They have another removal? They have Renin 6? Oh, wait, they don't have Renin 6. Something else? What is 4 mana? Oh, no! Okay, yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm gonna hold that and maybe cast a Vengevine. If they attack, I'm gonna block and cycle. No, I can't cycle because I don't have any more lands left in my deck. No! No! Wait, what? Okay, so opponent, this is a wasteland target. You can wasteland this and then get in with Ragavan. It's okay. It's okay. Opponent has not been on Magic Line for a little while. Okay, so I'm going to cycle this Hollow one anyways. I drew another Hollow one. Noted. I drew a Crater of Behemoth. Also noted. Alright, well, I'm just going to hope my opponent continues to not realize that they can both attack with Ragavan and wasteland my Dryad Arbor because I don't really have much else going for me anymore. Okay, you know what? This Taiga Surgical Extraction... Oh, no, they realized. That's bad for me. This Taiga Surgical Extraction was absolutely the worst possible thing that could have ever happened. I actually could not... I just could not beat Taiga Surgical Extraction. Oh, shit. Good. Take my Windswept Heap. I have nothing left to fetch. I don't think we need a Stomping Grounds. I think we just... That is a thing that can happen, and you just let it happen when it happens. Sometimes that's just magic. No. All right, so I'm ready to concede this game. I don't know how I can possibly win, so I'm off it. I guess I could have drawn a Bazaar at any point in that sequence when they had tapped their Deathrite Shaman and maybe brought back Vengevines or something, but I don't know. I don't feel like playing that game anymore. So I'm going to go next. Yeah. See, like, bringing in Alpine Moons against a Vigor deck, not a good call. I'm just going to run it back, and this time I will try harder to not get my 4 Taigas surgically extracted, I guess. So what do they have for Graveyard Hate, chat? Did we see any Graveyard Hate? We kind of didn't see any Graveyard Hate. We just saw removal and Vigor. So we could still just easily win with a Hollow 1 Vengevine draw. They could have Leyline of the Voids. Theoretically, they probably should have Leyline of the Voids. Okay, let's try this again. Yep. Keep. Bizarre Root Wallas. Maybe we'll hit like a Hollow one. You went 3-2. Okay, all right. No. That was game 2. So Surgical Extraction was probably not main. Obviously, Deathrite was main because Deathrite's Deathrite. The best Planeswalker of all time. All right, so no ley line. I'm just definitely starting with Bazaar here. I've got free Bazaar activation with Hollow One. Oh, sorry, not Hollow One, with Root Wall, Squee. I'm a big fan of a Squee. Unfortunately, this is an Elvish Spirit guy, so I can't get this this Lumberjack going. But I actually, the cool part about Lumberjack is it does give me, like, if I didn't have Lumberjacks, I don't think it would be possible to play the sneak attack, right? But because I have Lumberjacks, both sneak attack and, like, chain survivals are way more achievable. No. That was a very easy turn 1 Bazaar. Turn 1 survival was so bad there. Definitely just want to get our free draw 2, like our super free draw 2. Uh-oh. That's a problem. What are they going to do with it? Yep. Yo, if we just draw a Fury without pitching anything, be so sick. Or would that not work because I put a creature? No, they both die, right? All right, I get to bring back my Squee for this turn, which is nice. All right, well, we now have to make some choices on what we want to do with our lives. I kind of just want to activate Bazaar. All right, so Squee, Lumberjack, Sneak Attack. And then we can play a Hollow One. And we can play a Lumberjack. I think playing like a survival would be kind of bad. I don't want to like overexpose us to a vigor, like our Hollow One and a survival. So my opponent should probably spend the next turn eating my Squee, but we'll see if they actually do that. They might also have a Lightning Bolt in their hand, I guess, for the Lumberjack, in which case we'll be sad that I pitched a second Lumberjack, but I think having access to either of my enchantments is better. I really want to just draw like a Hoof or a Emrakul and then just go Elvish Spirit Guide, sack my Lumberjack, or sack my Taiga, 5 mana, sneak attack, kill you. That's what I want that more than anything right now. I want that so bad. All right, so they did eat my Squee. A good play. A very strong play. Now what? Where do we go from here, opponent? Have to hold back this Tarmogoyf on blocking duty. All right. Come on, baby. Show me Emrakul. Show me Emrakul. Any Emrakuls? Bizarre. So I have survival lines. We can go... I just don't know if survival lines are good. Maybe we just get a Fury post combat, like attack with Hollow One, and then we go get rid of my Taiga, get a survival, change my Spirit Guide into a Fury, and then Fury away the board from the opponent's side. Is that like is that best line? That could be a good line. We could technically Bazaar and look for a fatty because we can get rid of survival, Bazaar, and the third thing. I kind of think I'm just gonna activate Bazaar here. I don't think survival is good here. Well, I'm a little worried, honestly, that my opponent has Force of Vigor, so I don't really want to go all in on a survival line. Like, if I go in like the crazy survival line where I go like Vengevine, my opponent on the very first activation can Vigor me. Maybe that's fine because then I can just get a Fury. But then they know about Fury and they won't block, so I kind of want to just activate Bazaar. Well then. Well, this gives me a bunch of extra mana, doesn't it? I can't keep everything. Hmm. This is better though, right? Well, maybe I just get rid of sneak attack and I play a survival and just pass. And if they go for a kill, then I can sack a taiga and do a bunch of, well, I mean, it doesn't even do anything at that point though, right? Uh, hmm. Well, the problem is I have to get rid of sneak attack. I guess we can get rid of sneak attack. Oh, what if we get Vigored, though? If we get Vigored, it's so bad. We lose our Hollow one and our Survival. It's terrible. It's so bad for us. Man, I'm a little worried, but I think maybe it makes the most sense. If my opponent has nothing, right? Well, my opponent could have Surgical, too. I don't really think the Vengevine lines are good. What if we just Survival for a Hardcast Fury, or... I don't know. I really dislike the line. I think he has Vigor. I think they have Vigor. No, Lightning Bolt? Red and 6. That's fine. Well, they get to kill my Lumberjack, I guess. Well, keeping Spirit Guide, I have to keep Spirit Guide so I can hold up survival activations here, not me. So I think I have to. Right, this taps them out of red-green. Oh, no, they get to fetch. All right, well, I'm going to put 3 Vengevines in my yard because, I don't know, that's what we're doing now. That's the line we chose. No, I'm not. I have other lines. I can put sneak attacks and I can do lots of other things besides this line. This line is just the one that exposes me the most. The good news is my opponent can't activate Deathray Shaman though, so I think I'm winning unless my opponent has exactly Surgical as their last card, right? If my opponent's last card is Surgical Extraction, I think we're going to lose, and if they don't have Surgical Extraction, I think we're winning. So I just think that you guys want to take the most vulnerable line, which is, I don't know, it feels like a mistake to me. Wait, so how do I even get 2 creatures in play here? I just get 2 Root Wallas. I had to hit a land, though. Didn't I have to hit a land for this to work? I feel like I just got super lucky. I'm pretty sure this line sucked. This is why you don't listen to chat. Oh, man. I've been played. I've been had. Yeah, this line was quite bad. So I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna activate my Bazaar so that I've discarded multiple cards, and then I can get a hollow one instead of my last thing being a Root Walla. Oh boy, I hate this. I hate this line so much. Oh my god. I mean, it worked. It worked out. My opponent had nothing. But I really, man. It worked. It worked. It absolutely worked. I'm gonna attack all of these at the player. I guess I shouldn't really even attack these. Because they can, that is like a very reasonable. I'm gonna lose one of these to that. Yeah. And then I lose one of my root wallas to run in 6. That's fine. All right, yeah, this is fine. I could have Vengevine into Walla Walla last turn, and then I would have had one Vengevine come into play. I don't think that's winning. Uh-oh. I might not be winning anyways. We'll see what happens. I just think this line is all like way worse than doing sneak attack things, but see. And my opponent uses Deathrite to eat a Vengevine. They strip my... Yeah, I don't know. This looks bad. My opponent still has a Tarmogoyf hitting a creature every turn. They get to kill one of the blazing root wallas here. Pretty sure this is just a losing line. Well, let's see. They block and they're taking 8. Maybe it's not. So if I draw a creature, is there anything we can do with survival? We can root wall, and bring back my Vengevines. Okay, so drawing a creature is winning probably. No, I can't do that because I'll have a root wall at the end of it. This lets me do what? Nothing. Oh, I guess I'm just attack all. Face. Pump. Probably makes sense to play the Heath. I can end of turn search for a Dryad Arbor. Uh-oh. If opponent doesn't... Okay, you have to block here. Yeah. All right. They realized they had to block here. They don't block there. They're dead. So this is going to be 11. Puts them to 1. They're going to gain 2 to 3. It still looks like it's winning. I still think it puts them in a top deck spot. So I'm complaining, but I think we're still getting there. So they get to shoot this, block this, and die. So they have to top deck. Wow. They have to top deck something that blocks. Anything that blocks does it. Still have 2 vines in the yard, so any creature I draw can be like root walla. 6, 7. Oh, they drew a creature? Oh, they have a... Okay. Oh my god! Yeah, okay. That's a good top deck. I agree. All right, well, I still draw a creature and they're dead to survival, so let me go get my Dryad Arbor. I drew another survival, chat. Well, yeah, I mean, top deck, hardcast Vigor, kill my 2 hollow ones, yeah. I mean, it also presents a lethal attacker, so can also trick them into not block attacking. They didn't buy it. I guess now I can get my Dryad Arbor lightning bolted and I lose. I need to draw a creature. I drew sneak attack and survival, of course. Me, dude. All right. Yeah, that's a way to lose the game, I guess. I don't know. I kind of just think in general this whole Vengevine line was really, really bad. Oh, cool. I'm actually dead. They top decked Wasteland. Uh, hey, man. All right. Yeah. We got. Jund wins. Jund wins. GG's. GG's. I did not top deck very well there. What if I drove? Unlucky. It's okay. I don't know. I really think that my Vengevine line was really bad. And, like, we didn't get punished nearly as hard as we could have been punished for the Vengevine line. So I think it's our fault, so it's fine. All right. Unfortunately, we got, but it's okay. There's always more Magic to be played. Round 4. I mean, I'm sure YouTube will come up with better lines we could have chosen, right? Like it's you get infinite time when you're watching, and you can probably figure out something good. There's a lot of choices you can make with this deck, and I'm not familiar with any of them. I mean, it wasn't like straight, like the sneak attack line wasn't straightforward, to be fair. Like, I don't think there was any one where I could have like sneak attacked in the same. I had to find the Emrakul or Crater Hoof and then do it in the same turn, kind of. Like if we play a sneak attack or something and then they kill our Lumberjack, it's still really bad for us, right? No, that card's not very good at all. Lord Xander. It's not even playable in the formats where you can like cheat it into play with Sorin. Sure, preordain. I think I may have made an incorrect assumption that for survival for Bazaar would help us find Emrakul and Craterhoof easier. Oh, were we just dead? Oh no, it's Necropotence, okay. Oh, our Doomsday matchup is got to be atrocious. There's absolutely zero shot we have anywhere close to a reasonable Doomsday matchup. It's been fun. It's been a good time. We made a bad deck, and we've been doing some winning, and I've been playing badly. It's been fun. It's been a good. Yeah, I mean, we can't beat Doomsday, so like it's just no shot. I guess technically, if we put 3 Vengevines into play on turn 1 here, that would actually beat Doomsday. All right, all right. I can only draw 2 Vengevines, unfortunately, but I almost discarded this hollow one. I will discard a fetch land. Oh no, the anger. I will discard anger. Why does it keep making this really small? Yeah. I don't believe I'm getting another turn, but I mean, if opponent's very nice and kind, maybe they'll let us have another turn. Well, next turn I can play a Ignoble Hierarch with haste. Yeah. Yeah, that is part of the issue. When you're playing a non-Doomsday deck, your Doomsday matchup is very, very bad. Not much you can really do about it besides playing a Doomsday deck. I mean, if you have Dark Ritual Doomsday here, you just win. You have a Necropotence in play. Street Wraith. Yeah. Yes, this is winning. Yep. I just, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I did put 6 free power in play on turn 1. It's just my opponent had turn 1 restricted, draw 10, turn 2 kill you. So I don't think they drew 10. Maybe they drew a little bit less than 10. I should F3 in case they probe me. All right, so that should draw them to... okay, yeah, sure. Sure. Ow. Okay, yeah, that was the thing, and the stuff. No problem. Next. All right, I have a Rurik Thar. Yeah, I have a Rurik Thar. Dope. Fantastic. I will board out the Brazebore for the Rurik. No, I will board out the Fury for the Rurik Thar. Just good deck building. Perfect sideboard mapping. I honestly think it's not you. I think if you ever play a deck like this, like a no counter spell kind of attacky deck, I actively believe it's not worth trying to beat Doomsday. Like you would have to put 4 Archive Trap plus 4 something else, and like 4 Mind Break Trap, 4 Archive Trap or something, and your matchup would still be atrocious. It's just not worth it in my mind. Doomsday's still, you know, small percentage of the metagame for whatever reason. I don't think it's even worth bothering. Yeah, oof is whatever. I don't want more than one oof. All right, so I'm gonna ooh, what am I gonna do? Doomsday scoops so hard to Wasteland. Yeah, I don't agree with that. Not even in the slightest. I kind of want to play Orcish Lumberjack on turn 1. I'm going to play Orcish Lumberjack on turn 1. It's a feeling. It's a feeling. I want to set myself up with 5 mana on the next turn. We can draw... I mean, Emrakul doesn't actually kill our opponent, so I don't know... I don't know what the plan is, but... I want there to be a plan, you know? Maybe the plan is survival of the fittest. My opponent is deep in the tank, learning the ways of the forestry. The lumbersmith. Come on, you never heard of Orcish Lumberjack? Oh, they're done. They're letting it go. Look at this art. It's fantastic. In an old Magic art kind of way. All right. We have many, many lines this next turn. We need to figure out what we're going to do. It's probably supposed to be survival bunch of Vengevines. If I had to guess. Okay, I am going to survival here and see if it resolves before doing anything drastic. Okay, it did not resolve. No one could have seen this coming. It is unfortunate that the best combo deck in the format is also the best control deck in the format. That is just part of the problem. Okay. They're actually almost in Sneak Attack Emrakul range now after Force plus Street Wraith. If they fetch... There's a... Oh! Alright. So I'm going to start by tapping my Bazaar of Baghdad and seeing what happens. Gross. Okay, I am going to play a Black Lotus and hard cast a Vengevine. New plan. I mean, I've drawn like a bunch of lands, you know? That's true. They can't Doomsday at 1 life. They can still Oracle Consult kill me. Sneak a Vengevine. I don't really want to put... I don't think I want to put Sneak on the stack, really. All right, am I dead, opponent? Sure looks like I'm dead. The speed they are tapping. Oh, we're dead. It was close. Both teams fought hard. Unfortunately, I put on no pressure, and my opponent countered my spell, and I died. Nothing kills a hype video like playing against Doomsday. I mean, I also could have like activated Bazaar that whole game, right? And maybe I would have hit something, but I don't know. I feel like putting Lumberjack into play on turn 1 gives me the most options. Putting Survival into play second is the best play because it doesn't cost us a land, but it does bait their counter spell. And then I get to activate Bazaar and see if I hit anything good. I didn't hit anything good, so I hard cast a Vengevine. But say if I hit an Emrakul or a Survival, then then I have some other plays. I just didn't have any of those things, so I don't know. I don't hate the line I took. I think it was fine. It just didn't work. Kind of needed to draw better. The only way to beat my opponent's deck is to have like one of those insane like quadruple Vengevine starts. Brutal. Savage. Wrecked. Okay, 5th and final round, Vintage League. We've finally gotten away from the Deathrite Shaman decks, and who could have seen this coming? We died to Doomsday. But we're probably up against Dredge now, and we have not very many tools for Dredge, but, maybe it'll work out. This hand doesn't really do anything. Technically, I can accelerate out some Vengevines with my Orcish Lumberjack, but I don't think that's where we want to be in life, so let's try something else. Perfect. I accept. The unfortunate part about my opponent being on Dredge is that no matter what we do with our Bazaar plan, it is never, ever, ever going to be good enough. So we kind of have to go with our Orcish Lumberjack plan and maybe, I don't know, something along with the Orcish Lumberjack plan. Yeah, so Dredge, also, there's a lot of decks in Vintage that gatekeep fun and happy brews. Dredge, Doomsday, PO are the ones that come to mind. Yeah, we are very dead to that. We might want to just concede to that, to be honest. I don't know if I want to show them that we have a Bazaar of Baghdad in our deck. Maybe we won't show them we have a Bazaar. Maybe we will start by playing an Orcish Lumberjack and seeing where the night takes us. That way they won't bring in any ley lines. My opponent hit me with the ... My opponent hit me with the ... You're playing Dredge, don't ... me. I can't think of a worse use of my time than playing Vintage Leagues with Dredge. All right, I am now conceding the game. It was a good run. Both teams fought hard. I've showed them... Oh my god, we would have hit Sneak Attack. Okay, if I hit Activated Bazaar, do I hit Emrakul? Thank God. I would have been so sad. I would have been so sad. Because I actually had 5 mana with my Simian Spirit Guide. I don't think Emrakul wins is the worst part. So that's kind of why I didn't care. Pretty sure Emrakul loses there, but would have been fun. All right, Dredge. I've got Scavenging Ooze and 4 Leyline of the Void and 2 Alpine Moon. I don't know. Can our deck really beat Dredge? I'm not convinced. All right, so... Are we keeping in Sneak Attack here? Well, we don't need Collector Roof. I don't really think I want Fury. Kind of want to keep in Sneak Attack. Maybe we'll just like trim some Survivals and a Spirit Guides. Yeah, perfect. I mean, it's very good. You can farm some quick leagues with it. But man, if this had a forest, that still wouldn't be good. All right, try again. I like how we drew the forest. Okay, I can't even keep this hand because it doesn't actually beat my opponent. Like I need to have a ley line probably. Okay, I have an Alpine Moon. At least that's something. Let's try that. I will be able to hard cast Vengevine on the second turn. I guess I can get rid of Anger and Hollow One. All right, I have on the third turn I can hard cast Vengevine. I have a plan. My opponent has mulligan to 5 along with us. We are going to turn we are going to take their trading market located in Baghdad somehow. And we are going to turn it into the moon. I think thematically that's what's happening here. All right, I am going to turn your Bazaar of Baghdad into the moon. I'm also going to turn my Bazaar of Baghdad into the moon. Just kidding, because my opponent is playing Force of Vigor, Fair and Balanced Magic card. We have now lost the game. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Unfortunately, the Bazaar did not stay on the moon for very long, and thus the game ended. Oh, wait, moon is one-sided? That's cool. So my opponent's hand was Force of Vigor, Dredger, Hollow One. God bless. London Mulligan with Bazaar of Baghdad. A wonderful time had by many. I don't think I can win from here. I guess technically I could hit sneak into Emrakul, maybe? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I mold the 5. I had an answer for Bazaar, but their mold the 5 was not only their engine card, but also their Dredge card, and also a Hollow One, and also the answer to my answer. Oh, yo, what's going on? Hope you're doing well. Oh boy. Oh, cool, Wasteland. They did miss on Dredgers here though. I don't think it really matters, but getting 50. I don't know. We had some solid games. What does drawing a survival get me to? A collector roof, maybe? Why didn't my... Is it even worth it to turn a Taiga into mana to play Vengevine? Is that something I want to be doing? It doesn't really feel like something I want to be doing. Should I play this Blazing Root Wall? Well, if I didn't want to do this, I shouldn't have fetched, but whatever, it's fine. So end of turn, they draw 2, pitch there. I mean, we're dead anyways, right? Like, they have a Dredger in their hand, and now they just are going to Dredge, and then we're dead. Right? True. Why aren't they dredging? Why are we dredging after putting the Icarid in play? Why are they missing on their Dredge? Like, they wouldn't have even gotten their prized amalgam back if they didn't hit Narcoviva. They missed again. Okay. So if we draw Bazaar of Baghdad, I'm at 1 life? When did that happen? How did I get to 1 life? 2 creeping chills? Would you like to take my Vengevine or Blazing Root Wallet with your Cabal Therapy? All right. It's kind of sad because I don't know. I also think it's kind of a good example. When people ask like why you can't always do fun things, it's because decks like Dredge, PO, and Doomsday exist. They are so incredibly consistent and so incredibly powerful. And they also have permission. They get to play Force of Will and Force of Vigor in one case. And so these decks are definitely the things in my mind that keep most, you know, brews and fun things down, because you need to have powerful, legitimate answers to all of those kind of decks. And that's not even including shops. Just because there's not as much shops, like it doesn't mean you need to include a different set of answers as well. So, well, I mean, I didn't bring in 5. I brought in 6. I brought in 6 plus main deck endurance. I brought in 7. It's not like I brought in no answers. I just didn't bring in the best possible. I mean, I brought in ley line. It's pretty close. I have 7 plus 1. Like, it's not nothing. But the problem is, if you don't stop the Bazaar, you can't actually beat them. So, I think it's actually. I feel like if you were boarding in 7 cards specifically for one deck, you should be, you know, reasonable against the deck. Even if our opening hand had both Leyline and Moon, we would have lost because my opponent has access to one of the most broken cards printed in the last 5 years, which is Force of Vigor. We also have Force of Vigor, to be fair. But yeah, I mean, I'm not unhappy. This was actually pretty fun. We had some fun matches versus Death Rate Shaman decks. We got to beat Jund and Bug, and then we didn't get to the third match versus Jund, but I think with a better pilot, maybe we would have been maybe in 3-0 against Death Rate Shaman decks, which is kind of funny, right? We're playing more of a graveyard based deck, but Death Rate Shaman decks, no problem. However, our deck packed like 0 cards to beat Doomsday, so we were very likely to lose. And then even though we have 7 cards for Dredge, you kind of need like 10. You probably need like a Tabernacle, a Needle, maybe some Wastelands or something. I don't know. Either way, it was a good time, and I appreciate everyone watching. My next stream will be Wednesday night, so make sure you're there. I will see you then.